Pirates! Throughout history, we have examples of lost civilization, complex societies whose past has been hidden from the world for centuries. In this episode of Travelparkourist, we will look at the lost civilization of the ancient Maya. A highly organized civilization, the Maya thrived from about 250 to 1500 CE, smack in the middle of the Dark Ages in Europe. Occupying a stretch of land that begins in modern-day Central America, all the way up to the southern region of Mexico, Maya cities rise out of the jungle to reveal a history as mysterious as any in the world. Developing in isolation, far from any outside influence, their society was unknown until the arrival of the European explorers. The Spanish were the first to encounter them, living in the area we now call Mexico around the year 1502. As we came to learn, the Maya had a rich culture and complex society. Coming ashore on these very beaches, the arrival of the conquistadors changed the course of history forever. Today, our Travelparkourist story looks at the ancient Maya site of Chichen Itza. Let's go! In southeastern Mexico, the Maya site of Chichen Itza, at the mouth of the well of the Itza, is one of the largest sites in the Maya kingdom. At the mouth of the well, an appropriate name, is under our feet, run miles of underground rivers, marked by gaping holes in the earth, called cenotes. Cenotes are sites where the earth has caved in to an underground river, leaving a window into the world below. Cenotes were sacred to the Maya, and cave diving explorers have found evidence of gift to the gods and ritual sacrifices in the network of rivers that runs below. You can look into these rivers on your own, as it's pretty cool stuff. For this lesson, we're focusing on three main buildings in the Chichen complex: the Pyramid, the Temple of the Warriors, and the Ballcourt, each one fascinating in its own way. Better known as El Castillo, the castle, this step pyramid is 100 feet tall. At its highest point, that's 10 stories. It was built to honor the Maya god Kukulkan, represented as a feathered serpent or snake. One of the coolest things about El Castillo is the fact that during the spring and fall equinox, something magical happens. Equinox literally means half night. Twice a year during the spring and fall equinox, the entire planet has equal hours of day and night. I know it's crazy, but it's true. Twice a year, the angle the sun hits the steps in such a way that a shadow, looking just like a serpent, slithers its way down the edge of the pyramid, disappearing below the earth. The second site we are looking into is the Temple of the Warriors, a four-tiered pyramid complex. The front is decorated with carved columns depicting Maya warriors. Around the south side of the temple is a large courtyard that was covered by a thatch roof and may have served as a market or a ceremonial meeting place. Today we can only imagine what it would have looked like. Crowds gathering on festive days to witness ceremonies led by priests and kings. And now for something completely different. They say all work and no play make for, well, a dull day. The Maya played a brutal game for sport called poc-tapok, a combination of basketball and soccer. The object of the game was to knock a ball of rubber into one of those hoops without using your hands.
Yeah.
The game was really rough, and the players took it seriously. After all, some people say the losers were sacrificed. Today you can see recreations of the game at festivals and tourist destinations across the Yucatan Peninsula. They play hard too, though the stakes aren't as high. So now we know, the ancient Maya civilization thrived about the same time Europe was going through the Dark Ages, 800 to 1500 CE. They were skilled astronomers, built amazing structures to honor their gods, and played rough. How is it we know anything at all about the history of the ancient Maya? In our next Travelparkourist episode, we will look at the decoding of the Maya writing and how unlocking of that discovery led to an understanding of a culture whose story had been lost for centuries.